So I'm trained as an urban planner. I've been doing research on shop house for a year, and this presentation is my attempt to condense a year worth of research into a 5-minute presentation. So if it gets a little jumpy, please bear with me. And this is a pile of books I've been reading in the past few months, reading and rereading. So what's a shop house? We're in a shop house right now, a corner shop house. It's a type of buildings, and it can be defined by its function. Shop house or form. The form it's long and narrow. This is the traditional one, and that's the modern one on the right. So I've looked at shop houses and row houses around the world. I've looked at if anyone's Dutch, the Grachtenpark in Amsterdam, which is here, the Matia in Japan, the Tube House or the Rocket House in Vietnam, the Chi Lo and the Tong Lao in Hong Kong. So why should we bother? Why should we care about shop houses? Because there are lots of it. This is a map of all the shop houses in this area of Bangkok. Siam is over on the right side. That group of and the basic idea of my research is that if you want to improve the city, why not focus on shop houses? It would be great if we can have more of this. This is in Singapore. If the government could support a few of this in Bangkok. But the thing is, Thai people have this prejudice against shop houses because it's for the poor, it's not as great in terms of architecture compared to other countries around Asia. So and shop houses around Bangkok are decaying, even though the location is next to the BTS. This is a shop house, a row of shop house in Thong Lo. Modern people nowadays want to live in a high-rise building, so you can see live in a masterpiece. This is an advert for a high-rise, and Thai architects hate shop houses because it's boring, to be frank, and it's like a cave. There's no lighting, there's no window on the second and third floor, and so generally in terms of architecture is really bad. And urban planners hate them even more. This is a map of Bangkok. The growth of Bangkok in the left is in 1994, and the right is 2002. So in the period of 8 years, it grew this much. And the shop house is the main driver of this growth. So why not just knock it down and build high rises? Because first. Because of the land ownership issue, this is in Ratchathani BTS. So these two shop houses have been there for 3-4 years. So the owner of the land can't develop. The shop house is the biggest threat in terms of for development, but also the biggest opportunity for. This is in Hong Kong, by the way. I thought this was Photoshop, but it's not. So this might be what Bangkok might look like in a few years' time. Might not be as bad, but yeah. So in terms of living condition, the shop house is not necessarily worse than high rise. So this lady is the dean of MIT School of Architecture. She's really smart. Her and her team did some research on high rises and found that the high rises tall buildings, single-use tall building is the most inefficient in terms of energy use. So what's so good about shop houses? The first thing that comes to mind is the food. So volcanic fried mussel or hoi tod. You can think about mussels and not mussels, noodles, and other things. But more importantly, the shop houses is when I say shop house, I mean row house as well. This is a bakery in Asok. Every inch of the building is used for working or living or storing stuff. So she told me that she's going to change the spiral staircase into a normal one, in order to make more space for her bread and storing. But the most important thing about shop houses is the analogy between the workshop or shop and the house. This is an architecture office. So the architect actually live on the 4th and 5th floor. So you don't need to travel so much if you can make the whole city into shop houses and row houses. So this is Amsterdam. It would be great if we can make Bangkok a little more like Amsterdam. So add more trees, make it safe for walking, and there's not many high rises. You don't need to go high in order to achieve high density of population. So famous places, Soi Cowboy, Siam, Chinatown, and the shop houses area around the Grand Palace. I mean, there's also Pat Pong and all other things. Khao San Road. And so what I'm doing now is making a catalog of a solution for renovation. So what you could do for to renovate. So from simple repainting to renovating the inside and the outside to more comprehensive renovation, site renovation or redevelopment. So and then this month I have to finish my report, and I'm going to put everything in, hopefully into a blog. So this is not relevant, but this is the name of the. So this is what I'm going to do next. Okay, last 2 slides. And what I would like to do next is to make an exhibition on shop houses. But I need more friends. Please be my friends in order to make this happen. So this is a paper model made by a group of third-year architecture students. Museum exhibition in Phuket about conservation of shop houses, pictures. And the thing that I want to make toys. So if there's anyone, alien shop house robot, some crazy thing. This is from China. So if I would love to collaborate. If anyone is interested in shop houses, please get in touch. And that's it, I think. Thank you.